Hello and welcome to the video Spider Yes. Today here I'm going to be doing a some form of like a math or just generally like a question because I was very curious about it and it made me ponder. Since we all know the chargeability gets in black letter, or at least we know about it where you charge, but I'm wondering how long does it take for you to charge in it? And this is around usually like 8 seconds. I'll say 8 seconds. It's usually 8 seconds for the charge to last. So, And the Westminster Bridge, I actually measured the timing, but I believe I did a video on it, and it's around 2 minutes to walk across. 2-minute walk. At least in the infantry, with some charging, it's around that timing. So, since we have the timing here, we're going to use some science also in science and math. So, you're going to use D equals S times T. Now, if you were in science class, you probably know what these are. Distance, speed, and then time, times time. Or D and then slash S equals T. Distance divided by. So, we know that this is the speed. This is actually the time. This is the speed, 8 seconds. Actually, this is the duration. This doesn't matter. But what it does matter is this is the distance. This is the time to take the walk. So now I need to know how long does someone walk for. Now I looked it up online, and usually it's 16 studs, and 16 studs equals 10 miles per hour, around 10 miles per hour. The normal walk animation. So now we can find the distance with this. So everyone, what is 16 times 10? Well, obviously we use here, so 0, so it'd be 16 times 10. So it should be 0 here, and then 0, 0. Yeah, it'd be 0, and then 6. So 1,000. So since obviously it's 16. It's 10 miles per hour. Actually, no way. You don't need to do this. You don't need this. That's my bad. You don't need this. Okay, so this is 16 studs. My bad. Okay, so actually instead, what we're going to do instead of this, so 16, and it's actually 10 miles per hour, 2-minute walk. So 10 times 2 equals 20. It's a 2-minute walk, but equals 20, right? Yeah. And the duration is 8 seconds. So we're trying to find out how much charges there are. It's 8 seconds here. So D was 20, so is that the distance? 1 second, let me check. So we use calculator net here for distance. So yeah, I'm gonna use this for here, I believe. So so distance calculator. So let me just find the right one. We're gonna use the speed time calculator, and since we don't know what the distance is, so we're gonna head here and we're gonna head to solve for distance. We know, and what is the time? What is the speed, everyone? It's 10. You know the time, and then the time is 2. Let's calculate. So it equals 20 miles. So it equals 20 miles in miles per hour. Actually, it's minutes, so that's what I got wrong. So it actually equal that long. So it'd be 20-minute walk. So actually, it'd be different. If it was hours, so it should be equal to 0.3. So actually, this one minutes. So you have to write minutes, and then this will equal actually 0.3, or equal 1/3. So more than half a mile. So a half-mile walk across the bridge with explosives on it. So So 1/3. So now we know the distance. Now we need to know what's the walk speed. I believe it's actually 30 studs equals the charge. This is what it equals, 30 studs. And if we look at stud calculator, so let's look it up. Stud calculator. Frame calculator. It's not here. 1 second. Stud framing calculator, so let's calculate studs into. 1 second, actually, stud calculator. Let's use Roblox, I believe. Let's use. So let's do miles because I'm sorry. Wait, so we use what Animal Crossing Bill. Okay, give me a second. Yeah. So 13 so equals around 19. I'll say 19 miles per hour. So now we now have 19 miles per hour, and it's 33 minutes. So we're gonna head back to the distance calculator here, and now we're gonna actually solve for time since we want to see the time it takes, and we can calculate with that. Also with Desmos, we can use Desmos or just generating calculator, but I'm gonna use Desmos. So we will know it's 333, and then we're gonna type in 10. Actually, it's gonna be 18. I'll use 19 for this actually. So it'll be around a minute. 0.5. So let's do 105, and then I believe since it's the speed's 19, but it's 8, so the duration 8, so you need 13.125. So you'll need around 13 canteens. You'll need 13 charges. So 13 charges, everyone. This is the answer. 13 charges. You'll need 13 charges to get it. So this is 8 seconds. This is a 2-minute walk. So yeah. Thanks for watching. If you want more of this, like or subscribe. If you don't, then that's fine. Just get out of this. I'm just trying new ways of trying to, So if you like this, I'll keep going. But see you later and get some black powder.